Cassey here, and welcome to the Cheap Clean Eats Kitchen. Now I know back to school is around the corner, or it already happened for you. I'm sorry, no, just kidding. I'm not sorry. School is really good for you. But today I'm going to show you a really easy back to school, back to work recipe that you can take with you in a container or saran wrap it, and it's healthy, it's delicious, and it is fresh. Today we are making chicken salad wraps. So we're not using any bread, we're not using any tortillas or anything. We're actually gonna be using iceberg lettuce to wrap up your chicken salad. And honestly guys, I love this recipe. It is so easy. This recipe is for 2 servings, and what we're gonna do first, guys, is we're gonna saute the chicken with some of its goods and spices and stuff, mix it up, and then put it inside the cup, and you're done. So check it out. This is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need half a pound of chicken breast or chicken tenders cut up just like so. You're gonna need a clove of garlic that's minced, as well as 1 tablespoon of natural peanut butter. Now, I like creamy without any extra salt or extra sugar. And then 2 tablespoons of unsweetened coconut milk. Now, just to be clear, this is not the coconut milk in the can. This actually comes in a carton, and you can find it refrigerated or in the aisle with all the other non-dairy products. And a pinch of cayenne pepper, or if you're like me, lots of cayenne pepper. But seriously guys, don't overdo it, because once it gets too hot, you don't want to be in that situation. This will go along with the chicken as we saute it, and then after everything's sauteed, what we're gonna do is mix in that chicken with half a green onion right here, as well as a tablespoon of Greek yogurt and 2 tablespoons of chopped peanuts for that extra bit of a crunch. And for even more crunch, we've got 2 celery stalks and half an apple. I have a Fuji here today, but you can use a red apple or whatever you please. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so now that we're over here, you want to turn your heat onto about medium. While that is heating up, you also want to grab your spray. Today I'm using Trader Joe's coconut oil spray. Right there, just like so. Okay, it is getting real hot, so let's put that garlic in. Make it get a little fragrant in here. Now, I don't know about you, but I love garlic. Not only is it healthy for you, but it adds such a beautiful flavor. So we're just gonna let it sizzle. Oh, I hear the crackle. I hear the crackle. It's getting serious. All right, so as you can see, my garlic looks a little bit crispy and kind of golden. So it's time to put the chicken on. Yeah. Now we're gonna wanna saute this for about 2 minutes or so. We're also gonna add in our ingredients to really let the flavor infuse in the meat. Now, if you are vegan, you can always use tofu or tempeh or something else like that. Once the chicken is no longer pink, it will be safe to put in the rest of our ingredients. Are you guys getting hungry? So I'm really hungry right now standing over this chicken. Now it is time to add in our other ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in the coconut milk right here. Then we're gonna go ahead and add in our tablespoon of natural peanut butter. And this is gonna give it kind of that Thai infusion, Thai taste. If you guys do make this, I need you to hashtag Cheap Clean Eats on Instagram so I can see how your salad wraps turned out. Honestly, this is such a winner for kids, for going to work, for going to school, easy to eat. So no one can complain that this is expensive and difficult, because it's not. Because I don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen, and to me, this little bit of time is quite therapeutic. I am next going to add in some stevia, truvia. Now, if you don't like that extra sweetness in your meat, you totally don't have to, but I find that for this recipe, it actually tastes very good. So I'm going to add this 0-calorie sweetener in right here, right on top, just sprinkle it like so. And as you know, Cassie likes her hotness, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in some cayenne pepper. And again, be careful, don't put too much. Know your limits. You want to make sure that your chicken is cooked all the way through, but not too long, because you don't want them to be chewy. All right, well guys, it looks like the chicken is done. I'm gonna turn this off before it gets way too hot, but this is what it looks like right now. And we're gonna go ahead and take it back over to the counter. All right, so you wanna make sure that your chicken has some time to cool, because you don't want it to burn everything else up. So while we let it sit there, I'm actually going to chop up my Fuji apple. Now you guys are going to love this, because I saw that you loved it on Instagram already. This is my handy dandy apple chopper. Now check it out. This apple is not really balanced, so it's gonna be quite advanced, okay? But you guys out there, make sure you get yourself a balanced apple. Now what you wanna do is you put this little circle right on top of its stem, right? And then you just push down on it. Okay, you get a good grip. Okay, so see how it's like stuck in there like that? all you have to do is push down with all of your might. Okay, so here we go. Use those muscles. Down. Yes, look at that. And we have our apple slices. Now, if this makes you eat more apples and more core type fruits like this, then get one. They're super affordable. You can get them at a local supermarket, like even a TJ Maxx or Home Goods or something like that. Literally one of the best investments I've ever made for like $5.99. So cheap. And then check it out, your core, bam, gone. See? Super easy. But we're not done yet because we need to actually chop our apples into little chunkers, okay? And I only want half of them, so I'm gonna leave these babies to the side. I'll eat them later. And by the way, tip, if your apples do brown, what my mom always told me is to add a little bit of lime juice or lemon juice and you can put them in the refrigerator, they stay white. So that's a little tip of the day for you. And here is my chopper, my knife. So just chop them just like so. If you like them thick, make them thick. If you like them thin, make them thin. Totally up to you. Favorite apples is Fuji. I kind of go haphazard. I know I'm not like professional at like knife chopping, but you know, it gets the job done. You don't have to be perfect, but you can eat well. We now have our apples, we have our 2 stalks of celery, as well as our crushed peanuts, our Greek yogurt, and our green onion. And I think my chicken is feeling a little bit cold, so that's good. And we're just gonna mix everything in. So I'll start with the apples first. Just throw them in there. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this. This looks so good. And then we're gonna throw in the celery as well. Right there. You know what? I might need a bigger bowl. Hold on. And we have our bowl. So let's throw all these babies in here. Perfect. And now I will add my Greek yogurt. Now, if you want to make this even more creamy, you can add more than a tablespoon, totally up to your preference. And if you want more protein in there, go for it. We've also got our 2 tablespoons of crushed peanuts. Now I'm gonna save some for garnish in the end. And our green onion. Splash of color. Also save that for the end. All right, let's mix her up. Look, everything is mixing in so nicely and the whole aroma is coming together as one unified, fragrant chicken salad. Oh, this is smelling so good and creamy too. We're not using any mayo. This is Greek yogurt, chicken breast, and as you can see, loads of fresh veggies and fruits. That is the real deal here. It looks beautiful and ready to be put into my little salad cups, okay? So let's go ahead and do this because I'm so hungry. I cannot wait to eat. So I have my beautiful iceberg lettuces here. If you don't have iceberg lettuce, you can always use butter lettuce. Totally up to you. If you want it thicker, go double layer. There are no rules, okay? As long as you're having fun and as long as you're eating well, that is all that matters. Let's go ahead and spoon some in here. And I love how the iceberg is just like a little handful and you can just like stuff it. So easy. And this is why it's easy to take to school, easy to take to work, because you can just like wrap it up. Okay. See that? Look, it's a gem. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple more. Now another trick I also learned from my mom is that if you want your lettuce to be really crispy, what I saw her doing this when I was younger, she would actually take the lettuce and put it in an ice bath right before she would serve it so that everything was cold and crunchy. So if you find that your lettuce is wilting, that is a really good trick. So thanks, Mom. I know she watches my videos, so she'll appreciate that. Yeah, let's put some extra peanut on top. Crunch, crunch. Love that contrast of crunch and softness. And we also got crunch coming from the leaf too, so lots of good stuff happening right here, guys. And of course, some green onion. And a little bit for you too, mister. Right there. Alrighty. So, check it out, my friends. I'm gonna show you. This is what your beautiful chicken salad wraps are going to look like. How beautiful is that? Not only that, I know it tastes great and we'll go ahead and eat it in just a second. Before then, I need to tell you how much this costs. Now this plate right here is 1 serving for only $2.30. I mean, that is so affordable, right? Absolutely fresh, delicious, 236 calories for this whole plate right here, which is like bigger than my head. So you will not be hungry, okay? Eating clean doesn't mean you're on a diet, doesn't mean you're starving. You can fill your belly with good, nutritious foods. 30 grams of muscle building protein. You've got 8 grams of net carbs, 9 grams of fat, and 3 grams of fiber. I mean, if this isn't royalty on a plate, I mean, I don't even know what is. So, because it's royalty, let's go ahead and go onto the tasting throne and see how this baby does. Come on. Not make this right now, I don't even understand. Make sure to hashtag Cheap Clean Eats on Instagram when you make the chicken salad wraps, because I need to see your version of this recipe. Absolutely insane. Make it for your friends, your kids, your husband, your wife, whatever. Honestly, you gotta share the love, share the nutrition, and let me know in the comments below what else you want me to healthify next, because I'm all about it. I love you guys so much. Make sure to eat clean and train dirty, and I'll see you later. Bye. I'm watching you. It's gonna fiesta them just like that. Bam. Oh, black beans, so cute. And a little bit for you. Okay, and then of course,